everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 14th episode of Honey and Clover. So, let's watch the episode. 3, 2, 1, play. And of course we still have our new opening, which has much less traumatizing food in it, which makes it much better. Just that doggy. Dramatic. Chapter 14. Oh, this is some nice scenery. Is that Rika? And you have superpowers then. Oh, jeez. Way too close. At least they weren't facing each other. That could be more awkward. It's never a good thing. I mean, it could be worse. Never say that. Never say that it could always get worse. Must be nice to have AC. Itakimasu. Didn't say it. Fine. Yeah, I get it. But if you really wanted a girl, Yamada's is over there somewhere. So it's your own fault you're so picky. You see, there she is. Wow. Hagu. Those noodles never stood a chance in front of Hagu. She's just having the time of her life over there. Wow. I bet. And Ka. Wow, and a website. Wow, someone's gotta. I forgot to mention this, but you look great in that, Yamada. Bust? Did you mean butt there? Congrats. Is she gonna give him free? If only it worked that way. Just combine your two best children into one perfect child. I think he wants to go for a walk. I think he wants to go on a walk again. Just gotta get a cat and then you'll see that first thing in the morning. It's a big doggy too. Yeah, it wasn't a great thing. That is an interesting thought, but probably not true. Dog is very close to kissing you. Mayama. You know, things happen sometimes, don't worry about it. So yeah, Mayama's doing fine. Meeting complete. That was pretty quick. Hopefully it was productive. I think it might have been. Man, she really does like that dog. The dog also quite likes her. That's gotta be heavy though, surely. Like my cat lays on that me that way. And he's quite heavy, so. Oh. Yeah, you're not gonna say anything to him? Still wants to see you, I'm sure. But okay. So we're gonna have a lot of Mayama focus this episode? Seems like it. Well, if you forgot, it probably wasn't very important. Rewinding his memories. Yeah, what's happening? What are you thinking? Really? Really? Are you kidding me? He just just zooms in and enhances it. Wow, Mayama, you have a problem. Like a delayed memory realization, and that was silly. There were just so many things wrong with what just happened. But of course she's gone by now, yeah. Yeah, I would agree. Only time will tell. Is that the doggy? Yeah, that's a doggy. Is that better than waking up to a guy's head? He's trying to wake you up. You don't get the wrong idea. I can explain, guys. Please don't spread any rumors. That could be a problem. And then he continues to tease him. It's okay, we're not here to judge whatever makes you happy. Dog is just huge. There's really nothing better to do during the day than to mess with him. What the heck? What is happening? Older brother, younger brother. Sure, okay. Yeah, I bet. A lot of conflict there. The dog is back home. What affectionate doggy. Life goals. Sure. Good work, guys. I'm sure he was. Yeah, talking about feeling left out. Brutal. At least you got to play with the dog for a little bit. I swear the character looks like somebody else from a different anime. I don't know if you're worthy. Meet the great Yamada. This is an interesting argument. I swear to God, she's attached to that dog by the hip. And festival, okay. Can't have a festival without masks. Oh no, Hagu, don't get lost here. Just everything at once, just shove it in your mouth. At least they're excited. Yeah, the joy of being an adult. How could you throw things at those poor rabbits? Don't worry, I got this. Yeah, he showed those rabbits who's a boss. My god, that was cute, Hagu. Look what I got. I'm so happy for you, Hagu. Imada's fairly cute too. Because they're always like so excited and full of energy and get happy about the littlest things, and the old people don't. Well, older people don't. Oh, they're here. We get some takoyaki or some chocolate bananas. So, is this gonna be like a new ship? Yes, trying to hide the wonderful Yamada. Yes, doggy. Good doggy. They could become a couple, that's a problem. Self-proclaimed. Oh, jeez. Why would you do that? That was definitely not okay. I think you just don't want to see Yamada with another guy, Mayama. Does have a bunny and a candied apple, so she's well on her way. Ow. Good question, actually. Anyone specific in mind, Mayama? Yes. Yo. Right. Uh. Yeah. They're nice to you because they want to be your boyfriend. All of them. Oh, that's what she meant when she said Gomu. Okay. Well played, Mayama. It's like, oh, I'll help you with that if you need help. Yeah, this could be a fun dynamic. Mia trying to get with her and Mayama stopping him. You might have land on the law. Now I just look at girl. Hopefully you learned a valuable lesson. Yeah, go do that. Yeah, it's quite a scene, isn't it, man? Well, that's now a thing. Because I remember saying no Mia on my little character list thing, but it wasn't all that relevant in the show, but I guess that's changing now. That wasn't exactly a very positive title. Okay, that was the 14th episode of Honey and Clover. And this episode, there was definitely a bunch of Mayama focus, that's for sure. He's trying to move on with his life. He's got this new job thing going on, and coworkers, and Mia, or no Mia. No Mia, his name's not that hard to say. Why do I struggle with it so much? No Mia. It's not that hard to say. But yeah, he seems to be pretty relevant, especially considering he seems to have an eye on Yamada now, which I figured that would be the case, once we had a little argument between him and Mayama, the back and forth of, I gotta go meet Yamada, how about you don't do that? Like, no, I really think I should. No, don't be doing that. I mean, once we got that scene, it was pretty clear that, Mia, Mia would be pursuing that. And he definitely started to. Although, it is possible that other people are as well, considering, all the people at that pottery place. But definitely Nomiya has got his eyes on Yamada. Not exactly subtle about that, with his whole, hey, could you tie that for me? And all that. Luckily, Mayama was on the ball and made sure to help him with such an important task. So, it all kind of worked out. We did have some more stuff with Rika. Like, Mayama's definitely still not giving up on that yet. We had that very silly scene where she was, behind the fountain and watching him and deliberately didn't say hi to him. And Mayama just, several minutes later had, this sudden spidey sense, rewinded his memory and zoomed and enhanced on all that to be able to see her. Just, there was so much wrong with that. I mean, for one thing, it reminded me of a certain Black Mirror episode, which was a little bit funny. But there were just, why would it be such a delayed reaction? For one thing. Not to mention, zooming in and enhancing is not a real thing, especially in regards to memory. Especially through a freaking fountain. Just, it was so ridiculous, all of that. But in the end, he did not meet her. And we had this one lady, I didn't quite remember her name, but she has this dog, and she is just, always with it, almost always, aside from that, one scene. Always just, either snuggling with it or staring into its eyes, and it was just, she's very close to that dog. That's what that was my takeaway from that. Although the one scene between the dog and MyAnimeLIst was great, because MyAnimeLIst was asleep, and the dog was just like licking him and stuff to wake him up, and he just like, in his half asleep state, thought it was Takemoto, because, you know, they're like roommates, and so everyone else there just hears him talking about Takemoto in his sleep, thinking that that's the person, you know, waking him up, licking him or whatever. And that could very easily be misinterpreted. So they all kind of just dogpiled on that with the teasing, and that was quite fun. That was quite fun. Because yeah, MyAnimeLIst definitely the kind of guy it's fun to tease for sure. And after that, we just had this fun festival. You know, the dog had a lot of fun. Yamada and Hagu had a lot of fun. We had snacks, and just everyone had a pretty great time, I would say. But yeah, one of the biggest conflicts of the episode is definitely MyAnimeLIst and how he feels about Yamada, right? Because obviously Yamada's had this one-sided attraction to him that he's pretty much like rejected, but he clearly still has some feelings for Yamada. It's just not completely clear what they are. But we do know that he wasn't exactly happy about Nomiya getting Yamada in his sights, right? So yeah, we'll see what ends up happening with that. If eventually he will come around. Or if he'll just let go of her entirely and just let her live her life. We'll see what direction MyAnimeLIst ends up going, but he definitely needs to make a decision, one way or the other. That really can't be avoided. So, yeah, that was the episode. I think that was talking about his voice we heard in like the preview segment thing. So if that's the case, I guess we're going to shift gears towards him next episode. So, we'll see what happens then. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.